It's your girl Ro in the building, and I'm here to welcome you to my YouTube channel. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video, I'm going to share with you how to make these Chips Ahoy Delights. This is a stuffed chocolate apple. So here are the supplies that I'm going to be using in today's video, and I will leave all of that information in the description box below, including the recipe. So you want to make sure you have some melted chocolate or almond bark. This is almond bark that I'll be using. And also I'm using some cookie dough by Yum Crumbs for my outside crumble to coat my apple. Now, getting into the other ingredients, I will leave all of that listed in the description box below this video. And yes, I'm using Chips Ahoy. You're also going to need some scissors, piping bag, melon scooper, and apple sticks. And of course, you're going to need some apples. So you can use whatever apples of your choice. I'm using Granny Smith. And you want to make sure you check for any cuts, nicks, dents, bad spots, soft spots, all that stuff, because you don't want to use that when dipping into your chocolate. Now, the cleaning process is simple. I use a veggie wash, as you heard me mention many times before. All I do is just spray my apples and put them in lukewarm water. You can do this in a bowl or you can do it in your sink, however you choose to do, but you do not need to do the hot boiling method when dipping into chocolate apples. All I'm doing is spraying and lathering them up really good. It does not take the wax off completely, even though the bottles say it removes wax, but it doesn't take the wax off completely when it comes to candy apples. But being that I'm dipping in chocolate apples, this is my process, and I put them all in a large bowl or the sink in clean water. And once that's done, I take them out the lukewarm water, I rinse them completely, and then dry them off completely and get them ready and prepared for dipping. Now let's prepare our apples. So taking your apple sticks, you want to insert them into your apples just enough for dipping. It doesn't matter the size of your apple stick. You only need them to be used to dip into your chocolate or your candy melts. Once that's done, then you're going to set them to the side. Now we're going to prepare a crumble. We're going to prepare a Chips Ahoy crumble. This is going to be an ingredient added into the cream cheese filling for our stuffed apples. Now you're going to bring this to a complete crumble, and I'm using one roll, or you can make as much as you like. Now once that's finished, place it in a bowl and set that to the side. In another bowl, you want to add in a stick of butter, a block of cream cheese, sour cream, all at room temperature. Add in your powdered sugar and chocolate jello pudding mix. Add that to your bowl, and then you want to mix until all the ingredients are well incorporated. Then you're going to add in your milk and flavor, and you're going to give it another mix until that is nice and smooth. Now you're going to add in half of the Cool Whip to this mix, and you're going to add in the Chips Ahoy crumble, and you can add in as much as you like. Once you added these two ingredients in, you're just going to take a spatula and begin to fold all of the ingredients together until it comes nice and smooth. It is going to turn a light tone, and that's okay because now it is ready to be filled. Now let's dip our apples. Here I'm going to be dipping my apples in almond bark, and to melt your almond bark, you want to melt in your microwave for 30-second intervals until it's nice and smooth. Then you're going to take your apples and dip them doing a rotating turn. Make sure you scrape the bottom and get all the excess almond bark or candy coating before you dip into your crumble. I like to pat my apples to make sure that the apples doesn't have any lumps or all the crumble is completely even around my apple. And again, when you go in to dip, you do not need to cover the top because that is going to be where you're going to dig out the core for your filling. So just make sure that all the crumble is nicely coated around your apples and you don't have no extra chocolate coating draining from the apples and lumpy. You want them to be nice and neat as you see here. So once your apples are completely dry and fully coated, it's time to remove the stick. You're going to need some lemon juice, a brush, and your melon scooper right to the side. And now you want to take your hand, cover your apple, and firmly take out that stick. And I'm using paper towel to make sure crumble don't go everywhere. And you're going to take that melon scooper and firmly press into the center. That's why you don't cover this with your chocolate or candy coating completely. You got to leave an opening so that you can take out the core. Completely remove everything from the core. Make sure you get those seeds, but you do not need to scrape out the complete apple. Just make sure you get them seeds. All right. So it should be cleared out as you see here. Taking your brush with the lemon juice, just a little bit, line it to make sure the apple does not turn brown on the inside. Now I'm going to be using some of the almond bark and our filling already bagged up in our piping bags. Now I just cut a hole just to fill. And once you fill it, just bring it to the top like it never stop. But now you're going to take your chocolate and begin to do a drizzle going around your apple. Now you want to take your apple and begin to tap it onto the surface so that drizzle can fall as it may, as you see here. And I love this part of the decoration because I thought this was nice, made it pop a little bit. So again, taking the drizzle and just go all the way around your apple, let it fall, and then you're going to tap it out. Tap, 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 tap in. So just tap it out and let that drizzle fall. And now it's time to take our buttercream topping, whatever topping you choose, and add in some of that cookie dough crumble, or you can do your Chips Ahoy crumble, or you can do both. All right, and that is the finishing of our Chips Ahoy Delight. Now, when you top these off, you're gonna top them off with some of the mini Chips Ahoy. I'm using 2 of the Chips Ahoy, and I also added a miniature size sneaker as well. You can design these however you like, but I thought this was cool. And let me tell you, this apple is the bomb. I enjoyed this apple, and so did my parents. And I'm sure you guys will too. So create as you like. And if you are new here and you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. All right, so here's the finishing of the apples. I hope you all have enjoyed this video. For those that's been rocking with me, welcome back. And don't forget, it's your girl Ro about to go. And I'll see you all in the next video.